What is SEO? You've probably found this video as you wanted to know about what this SEO term is that you've been hearing people talk about. So let's start with the definition. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. It is the process of developing your website so that your homepage or different landing pages on your website show up higher in the listings for the keywords that users type into search engines. Now, before we move on, there are two terms that I've just used that I want to make sure you fully understand. These being keywords and landing pages. Keywords are the phrases that people type into search engines to find something, like plumbers in London, for instance. Landing pages are the web pages, but not necessarily the home pages that show up in the listing results. Okay, so now you might be thinking that SEO is all about making sure that your website shows up at the top of Google. Although you are largely correct, there are two things I'd like to bring to your attention. Although by far the most popular, Google is not the only search engine. Secondly, there are two distinct types of search engine results that you see when you perform a search using a search engine. If we use the keyword that I detailed earlier for you, which is plumbers in London, what we see is a combination of different search results. What you need to be aware of is that only some of these results are the websites that Google has found on the internet. These results are called organic results and actually tend to be shown at the bottom of the search results page. The rest of the results that we can see here are paid for adverts. In other words, these are the search engine's clients that pay Google to place adverts in front of people that type in particular keywords. So why is this distinction between organic results and paid for adverts important? Well, the process of placing an advert at the top of Google's search results page is a completely different process to moving your landing pages up the organic search results. If your business is anything like mine, you'll probably receive cold calls from all manner of different companies telling you that they can get you right to the top of Google. What you need to be aware of is that anyone can go right to the top of Google in about 20 minutes. All you have to do is make an advert on their AdWords platform and set the highest bid price for a click, and you'll be there. So how do you get your landing pages to show up high in the listings for certain keywords? Now you need to understand that the answer to this is not completely straightforward, as most search engines do not publish how their search algorithms work. However, they do make us aware of a number of things that we need to do, and the basics of these are as follows. Make it clear to the search engines what each of your landing pages is about. What this means is placing the keywords that you're trying to target in places that are correct. Once you've got this relatively formulaic process completed, you should then behave how the search engines would like you to behave. What this means is having fantastic, dynamic, and relevant content. This was my first and most basic SEO video. I'm hoping to create many more, so if there's anything in particular that you would like me to make a short video on, please feel free to add suggestions to the comments box below.